welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing a day in the life work from home routine for you because I am new to working from home and I learned very quickly that I am someone who is very like kind of live in la la land sometimes. I literally have that tattooed on my wrist. Like I have your stereotypical creative's mind in the sense that I'm like all over the place at all times. And so when you work from home, that is not ideal. Mind can be really fun and creative and all this stuff. Working from home wise, it's not necessarily the best case scenario. So I learned very quickly that I needed structure immediately, and so I'm gonna kind of like share with you some of the tips that I've kind of like implemented, and I'll share some footage with you of how I kind of structure my days now to where I'm still flexible and I enjoy working from home, but I also make sure that I get my stuff done. So my first thing that I think is probably the most important one, if you take nothing else from this video, I think this is really important in the sense that get out of your house first thing in the morning. So technically when you work from home, unless you need to be like on a computer by like a certain time, there's no like start and end time. So for me, sometimes I would like get out of bed and then like get into the day, but I wouldn't like hit the ground running like you would if you went to an office. So for me, getting in some structure by going to workout classes in the morning. Now do either a hot yoga class in the morning or a group like strength training type class. And this has been essential to my day, getting out and seeing people and showing up at either 5:30 or 7 a.m. Like it's so important for my day now. Another tip that I have that kind of like piggybacks off of that is that when you get back from that, whatever it is, if you go for a walk or you go work out or whatever it is, get ready a little bit, right? Sometimes I still wear sweats and I wear slippers and stuff like that, but there's something to be said about actually getting ready to start your day, because sometimes when you work from home, you can kind of just like fall into this place of I'm just gonna wear sweats every day and I'm never gonna get ready and I'm never gonna put a bra on, and like all that is fantastic. And I did that for a little while, and then I quickly learned like, oh, this gets real sad real fast. Like there's something almost very depressing about not having to get ready to go to work, at least for me. So what I do now is I try and get ready and I put on some makeup and I at least like throw a sweater on or something like that. I'm usually braless come like, you know, the middle of the day and back in a sweatshirt, but there's something about just getting ready that's fun and it adds some sort of structure to your day. Another tip that I have is to get separation. If you have a spare bedroom or a spare space anywhere in your house, use it. Use that space and create separation. So now in the morning, I come in my office and I open the door and then I close my door at night and I try and turn it off. One thing that I'll show you now that I do too is that anything that didn't get done that day, it doesn't mean it's not gonna get done. Put it on a list for the next day and get to it as soon as you can in the morning. Final like piece of, you know, this working from home routine would definitely be to enjoy it. Okay, if you work from home, even if you're not in love with it, try and embrace it. So try and make those fancy coffees at home and cook yourself lunch and enjoy all of those aspects of what it means to work from home. Like enjoy that you get to stay in sweats, enjoy that you don't have to, you know, go and fight traffic and get to a place. Like don't forget how much of a blessing that is. Thank you for watching today's video. I will be here every Wednesday and Sunday, and I'll